Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, February 17th, maybe. Welcome. I hope y'all have had a great week. I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Um, Mine was good. Mine was good. I got these candies. These are my favorite. I love these things, and they're hard to find. And I got this super awesome Snoopy hoodie. Isn't that cute? Dax is so good to me. What can I say? He said he got the candies because he knows I love them and he doesn't like them, so he wouldn't be eating them. And he said that he just saw the shirt and could just picture me wearing it. Isn't that sweet? The truth of the matter is, I bought them both. I folded the shirt and I put the candies on top and I laid it on my side of the bed, and I waited until we were both in the bedroom at the same time, and I was like, oh honey, you got me something, how sweet, I love these candies, oh the shirt is so cute. So that's when he told me why he got the candy and the shirt. That's the way things work around here. I'm out buying stuff anyway, and if I see something I want, I buy it, and I give it to myself from him for the holiday. Makes it easier on both of us. What else? I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep, the sun is like bouncing off the floor and going nuts. And I've got a piece of poster board there to try to reflect some of it, but Bartholomew keeps knocking it over. Right now he's scratching his claws on it. Move. Get out of the way. I don't know what he did earlier in the week. I really think he got stung by a scorpion on his ear, like right at the base of his ear. The whole side of his face swelled up, and he was in a pretty grouchy mood, but it only lasted like overnight, so I guess he's okay. He's right back into getting into everything and being irritated, and then looks at me with that sweet little face when he knows I'm ready to kill him. So it's been busy around here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. Dax is cutting the grass. It is already growing. Grass. We have weeds. I call it native landscape. Because there isn't enough soil, and we're on a well, and I don't want to water grass, so we don't even try. So Friday it was like 82 here, something like that. It's probably in the 60s or 70s out there right now. Dax and Wyatt had guard Friday night and Saturday. They were at a campground. They were doing some land navigation drills. And so they had gone to a campground. They cleared out the cafeteria, the food hall at this campground, and that's where his unit was bunking. And the building is just like screened in, most of it. That cat. And it was a glorious day. Like I said, on Friday it was like in the low 80s. Glorious day. It was actually 90 where they were. And then it was supposed to be a beautiful day on Saturday. And Friday night it started raining there. He said the wind would pick up and it would blow the rain through the screens, and everybody had their heads facing that way. He said he got about an hour of sleep on Friday night. So he was exhausted when they got home yesterday, but it never got out of the 50s. It was windy. It rained all day. They weren't that far away from here, and it was not like that here. But, so, pretty much it sucked. So, anyway, regardless, he's out there cutting the grass, weeds, whatever. So if you hear it, I'm sorry. But if I don't do it now, I'll never get around to doing it because other stuff will come up. Let's see. Bartholomew left, so maybe I can make that not glare so much. I did stitch. I did. I know, yay me. I have a new start. He's back. I started the buzzy string. In the last video I told you I was making that I had finished the spring string, and then I showed you this one. So I actually started it. I didn't get a big start. I did get a start. That counts, right? He heard me put that Mesa poster board back up. He's going to be out here. He does this all the time. He drives me out of my mind. And then he looks at me all nice and sweet like. So that I don't kill him. So, I started that because I needed a new start. Like I said last time, I got cat hair on my nose. Like I said last time, everybody doing no new starts is killing me, and apparently I've got to do all the new starts. So I'm doing enough for everyone, so y'all feel comfortable in your no new starts. Last time I had started this one, the American Gothic Cattle, because it cracks me up. And I had made a mistake. I worked on this for just a minute. I fixed where my mistake was and then finished that. And then I'm kind of filling in with another color. This is the lapel on his jacket, and it's got like 3 or 4 shades of brown in it. My word. But, and then I worked on my Every Bird Welcome. Last time I had just started up here at the top of the W. Y'all aren't going to believe this. And I finished that. Can you believe it? So I only have the 2 letters left. I don't think I'm going to do this across the bottom. I haven't put it in yet. I didn't even start it because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. Stop it. But I think I like it like this without it. So I may only have 2 letters left yet. Right? And then I worked on my cottage quilts by the Creative Circle. Did I get it right? Look at that. Only like what, a year in, and I can finally remember who did it. I worked on this. All of this right here, oops, sorry, all of this right here is completed. All of the back stitching, I went in and put in the clothesline, all the little clothespins. Look at that. I did the goose, eye and everything. It's got its eye and everything. So that is complete. Last time I was up to about here. Sorry, again. I think last time I had about this much, a little bit of the cabin done. I came in and finished putting in the green because I hadn't had that done. And then look at all I got done on the cabin, the cottage. I'm sorry, it's cottage quilts. Y'all probably don't even know who I am, do you? So, I'm pretty excited. There's quite a bit of stitching that goes in right here on the cabin, right in there. That's solid. But then these few greens, the most stitching left is going to be these 2 keys. The stones just have a little bit of stitching. It's mostly outline. These trees and stuff, the back stitching. So y'all, I'm getting close enough to get excited about getting this one finished. So there you are. I mean, I don't even know how to act. All I want to do is stitch on it and get it finished and start something else. Because I need some more new starts, right? That was all the stitching I did. But we have been working 6 days a week, so I feel like that's really good. Yesterday in the mail, you know, I showed you my Valentine pillow. I ordered 2 of these, so I've got, these came in yesterday for St. Patrick's Day. I'll cover 2 of the pillows from our couch, stick in there. And again, I'm really impressed with the quality. It's better than I expected. I mean, I expected something that maybe would be okay, but probably fall apart. But it hasn't, so that was pretty awesome. Last time I showed you this little hat. I have some others. There's one, obviously I haven't wound in everything. This actually is a variegated yarn, even though it's hard to tell. These are all just scrap pieces of yarn, and they're all different sizes. This one, flat out newborn. But I haven't worried about that because babies come in all different sizes, even when they're brand new. So I have those. And I told you last time that I would bring out a diaper. Where is it? I did that. Where is it? So this is the diaper. I think I have a ruler right here. So it's folded in half. It's 4 inches tall and like 2 1/4 inches wide. Little tiny thing. Now remember, my kids were 10 weeks early, so this is a picture of one of them. It's Kirsten. So you can see how big the diaper is. But when they took them and immediately put tubes down their throat to feed them and hooked them up to all kinds of stuff, hooked them up to ventilators. Basically, they put them in these little water beds. They just laid them on there in an incubator with all this stuff hooked up so that they didn't have to touch them any more than absolutely necessary for the first 3 or 4 days. They just put them in there and let them keep cooking, I guess. And this is, I believe, taken the day they were born. They were born at night. But this little teeny tiny diaper, you can see how big that looks on her poor little body. And thankfully, I am eternally grateful. They did not have any complications. Abigail had to have some eye surgery, and that was it. Being 10 weeks early, there was, you know, a lot of things to be scared about. I had been getting the shots to develop their lungs for the whole time I was in the hospital, which was 7 weeks. So their lungs were fully developed and functioning and all of that kind of stuff. So as scary as it was all good. So I showed you the fabric I got last week. And one of my viewers, Country Tapestry, I wish you'd get back to making videos. I miss seeing your stuff. Said that she made a crib bedding out of the beaver fabric. Oh my God. That had to be just the best nursery ever. I'm sorry. That would have been freaking awesome. Awesome. I'm telling you. So the other fabric I got from eBay, I bought things, my thought process was maybe doing just some bags, project bags or something, I don't know. So I tried to buy some of it in coordinating prints. So I got this one with the llamas. And to go with it, I got this one. It's the cactus in the pot. So I don't know. Who knows what I'll ever do. Some of the fabric is folded inside out and some of it is not. Some of it I have a fat quarter. Some of it I have a half yard. I got this one. I just thought it was pretty. And then they had this. I thought, again, because I was thinking project bag kind of things. So I thought that coordinated nicely. I got this one because Texas, yes. How cute is that? The little cowboys. And then I thought this was pretty cute for lining. Or I could use that one for the outside of a bag. And I have this for lining. They're like all Old West advertisements. That was cute. I got this one that's just got like footprints and seashells and stuff in the sand. Nothing in particular to go with it. Nothing in particular for this one to go with. But, I mean, come on. Look at that chicken. Seriously. Look at that pig wallowing in the mud. I mean, come on. I had to. I got this one. The sheep. The sheep are a little bit orange. Yeah, they're not showing up quite so orange. This is really green with sheep with some pretty orange faces. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. This was pretty cute. And then I got this one. How cute is that? So, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with them. I guess we'll see. I did make something with, I had sent Abigail a picture with the beavers, and Abigail is an avid reader, so she wanted a book sleeve, not a bag. So I ordered foam. Yeah, I ordered it off Amazon, and I bought the Pellon brand. I mean, it's not a no-name brand. This stuff stinks. I opened the bag and I'm like, wow, that stinks. So I unfolded the foam and left it out here to air out. The next morning when I came out here in the garage, I thought a skunk had been by our house. It stinks that bad. It's not as strong, but it still stinks. And it's been 5 days. I have not put it back in the bag. So that was unfortunate. But I ordered a buffalo check off of eBay to do the lining. So I made Abigail a book sleeve. It's so cute. Because you know I love those freaking beavers. And it's lined with the buffalo check. I have a thing about my seams showing. So there are no, I mean, it's all, you can't see there's no raw edges for you to see. And I don't know why I'm like that when I make something, because I'm not like that when I buy something. I'm not like that about anything I buy. It's stupid, but there you go. Anyway, I looked up on YouTube. I watched a couple of different videos, And there were different ways that people made it, but I wanted the lip at the top of the lining fabric. I wanted it like that, and nobody's video was like that. There was another video that the way she did it seemed really, really good. She started with one piece opened this way and seamed all around it to attach the foam and everything. So it just had one seam. But again, me and my stupid seam showing issues, I didn't do it that way. But it was really easy. Even trying to figure out, it took about 15 minutes. You know, that was with the figuring it all out stuff. And I bought foam that irons on. It's on one side. It's one-sided fusible foam. So I was pretty excited about it, and I hope she will be when I give it to her. What else? Oh, I went to a thrift store yesterday. It's one I almost never go to because they close like at 2 o'clock or something. Maybe 4 o'clock during the week and 2 o'clock the rest of the time. On Saturdays, the rest of the time. They're not open on Sunday. So I think they close 4 o'clock during the week and 2 o'clock on Saturday, which never fits into my schedule. But yesterday, like I said, Dax was gone. I went into the office to work, and on my way in, I decided to go by there. There's another thrift shop that I've never been to that I went by first, but they weren't open. And there weren't even any cars, like there were employees showing up. So I don't know if they have weekend hours or not. That one benefits hospice, I think. And then this one that I went to is done by a church. It's a consignment shop, and a church in town does it. And the proceeds from the shop go to different things in the community. The food bank, and there are some programs that the school has that they contribute to, and things like that. But the way they work, they price something, and then if it hasn't sold in a certain amount of time, the price goes to 1/4. I mean, it's reduced by 1/4, and then it has another certain amount of time, and if it still hadn't sold, it's half the original price. Y'all. Seriously. This is what I paid the most for, this bag of stuff. I paid $5 for it. It was the original asking price. And I wasn't going to, because the stuff in here mostly is, I mean, it's neat. Just like this, they keep falling out, is an old needle case, package of needles. But look, I love that. I love this. And I may cut the thing apart. I may just find a frame and put it in like that. But I love that. And then it had this. I tried to find a date on it somewhere to see how old this is. It was only $1, and that's probably pretty expensive. And then I had some other things like some safety pins. These little things for using the tracing paper. What do you call that? They don't call it tracing paper, but anyway, the reason I was willing to pay for it is because I wanted this little oil can, which was in that bag. I have a bigger one that our kids found playing archaeologist out. The front of our property is still wooded, probably about the first half acre up at the front. It's got live oak, and I don't know what they are. They call them scrub cedars around here. And so the kids were out there, and they found a bigger one. So I wanted this to go with it. It's the only reason I was willing to pay the $5 for this bag of stuff. that was the most expensive thing I bought. I only bought 2 things that were at the original asking price. That and this. Everything else had already reached the final markdown. I have to get it put back together. They're the stacking things, and I have them stacked inside each other. Boxes. They're boxes. Aren't those adorable? $4 for the set of 3. $4. Yes. So, I went in there, and it's 2 different parts, 2 different rooms in this building. And I went into one room, and I'm like, okay, I got my hands full, so I went and said, can I set these on the counter while I keep looking? I should have just taken what I had in my hand and left, because it got to the point where the counter was freaking full. Like, I took up the whole counter. I got this candlestick. I think it says it's 15 inches. $1.25, y'all. It's metal. It is a nice, heavy candlestick. No idea what I'm going to do with it, but why shouldn't I have it? Right? Got a couple of picture frames. I think I paid $1.25 for each one of them. This one I got because I thought maybe I should measure things to see what I need for some of the things I have finished. But like the witch that has the little ghost peeking around, I thought maybe she might fit in here, so I figured I'd get it. And if she doesn't, who cares? It was $1.25. And then this one also, it's wood. It's kind of black and brown, to both, you know. So it looks like it has an outline here, but it really doesn't. It's got this finished the whole way, but it's just an empty plain frame. The original price tag is still on here from Hobby Lobby, $21.99. Again, $1.25. They had some pieces that were stitched that one of them, oh, it was 4 small pieces. It was needlepoint. I may go back and get them. They were stitched, I'm not sure by whom, for one of our clients. She's since passed away. So I feel a connection. I'm going to assume that they were stitched by one of her daughters, but I don't know which one. So I may go back and get those. I found this big bag of yarn. You remember last week? Wow, words, Taryn. Last week when I was saying, well, I haven't bought any yarn, and it's a good thing because I don't need any. I think this was $1.50 or $2. Yeah. That's why I don't say stuff out loud. It always comes back to bite me on the butt. This was a couple bucks. I doubt that I'll do anything with this side, but it's hand painted, and it says that it was Russian, is what the tag said. I don't want to paint over it or anything, so I figure because I figured this would be good cross-stitch piece, you know, to mount it on. So I figured I would turn it, and I can paint the back of this or do whatever and put it on this side and not destroy somebody's hand painted something. I got this cute, it was hanging up on the wall, but it's a ceramic trivet. I'm going to cut this off and put it, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I painted a little cabinet thing for coffee and stuff. So I'm going to put it in front of that to rest the spoon on, and because I take my coffee with cream and sugar. And then I found these pillow shams. How awesome is that? I don't think they're not hand done by somebody, but they're made to look that way. They were probably hand sewn by somebody, but again, I think these were, it's a set, it's a pair, 2 of them. I think it was $2.50 for the pair. Now I gotta go buy some big square pillows, but those will be fantastic on my bed. So I had to have that. So I got those 2. And then the last thing, I have to try to pick it up without breaking it. I got this little pedestal. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Look at that. How freaking cute is that? Had to have it. Again, I think he was $2.50 for me. Oh my God, he is into everything. He's knocking stuff down. Yeah, I'm talking about you. There are 3 other cats in my garage. They're not in here doing anything, and the door's open. He's a mess, y'all. Anyway, I felt like I hit the mother lode. The person behind me in line, it's a younger girl. If I had known that she was actually there to buy something, because I thought she had her arm in a sling, and I don't know if whatever she was buying she put in the sling, because I thought she was looking at I thought she was looking at stuff on the wall over here by the cash register. Apparently she wasn't. She was in line to buy something. I didn't see that she was holding anything. If I had known she was buying just one thing, I would have let her go ahead of me. But her and then her mom came up. They were both back behind me. I could hear them. We call it excess airing. They had a lot of excess air to get rid of. But I don't care. I got good deals. So I need to stay out. It's a good thing I don't go in there very often, right? And then Kirsten ordered some stickers. This is one a design she did. So I can find, maybe if I put a couple of pieces of paper, the writing on the one won't show up so much. I don't know if it's going to let you see. All of the colors here have mandala Zentangle stuff in them. Addison requested this, so Kirsten drew it up and ordered stickers, and these came in. It's the first time ordering from this company. She ordered some from another company, and if I knew the name of the company, I'd tell you never order anything from them ever, because they were horrible. This is her logo that she designed. Her Etsy store, and like on Redbubble, is the Messy Bun. But these stickers are awesome. It's not just paper. It's like Addison took it and put it on her car. I mean, it's on the glass, on the back glass. They're vinyl and that strong, and they're freaking awesome. Sticker Mule is where these come from, where she had these made. So she's probably going to take some of her other designs and have more of that done. But she's waiting. Next Saturday, probably, I am going to take her either to Houston or halfway to Houston. The week after that, at some point, she and Abigail are going to Disneyland for 3 days. So Abigail's wanting to do something besides just fly and stay in a hotel. So she decided to go actually adventure a little bit, and Kirsten's going to go with her. So hopefully they will have a really good time. Okay, I'm looking around. What else? Oh, I know. If you watch Liz and Deb Country Stitchers, Deb was talking, it's a few videos back, about when she got a little bit older, her hair started to get curlier and got a different texture and was hard to deal with. So she started using mane and tail shampoo. So she's a hairdresser. I figure she has access to all of those products, and if this is what she prefers, then I'll give it a try. So I went and bought some, and I did like she did. I went to the feed store. I didn't buy whatever it is they sell at Target, Walmart, and everything. I actually went to the feed store and got some. Oh my God. Yeah. After one wash, it is so much softer. Now, my hair is ugly curly. It is not Lily 42 stitches. Beautiful curly hair. It's consistently curly. Mine is stupid. It has ringlets underneath in the back. It curls in ringlets. The farther out and the closer to the front it just gets frizzy. So, regardless, it made my hair so soft. So soft. And I'm using the regular conditioner I was already using. So it's the difference in the shampoo. So that was freaking awesome. Stop. Let's see what else. I go tomorrow to the dentist. I told you I broke the tooth. So tomorrow I'm going to go see what they tell me. Fingers crossed they can just fix it and I won't have to have it pulled and get another implant. I'm nervous because when the filling came out, I broke it, the tooth. And I'm really nervous that they're going to tell me there's not enough tooth for a crown. So, y'all keep your fingers crossed for me. What else? My microwave broke. Hooray. Dax told me just go buy another one because he's like, it's 14 years old. Just go get another microwave. And then he heard me in my office after 5 one evening when people quit coming in. He could hear me listening to microwave repair videos because I found what I'm 90% sure is the issue, and I've ordered on the way home that night. He's like, you're fixing it, aren't you? I'm like, yes, because I've ordered the parts under 50 bucks. And our microwave is the kind that mounts, it's got the vents in the bottom of it, you know, and it mounts above the stove. And I don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a new microwave when I can spend under 50 on the parts. So one of the parts has come in. I'm waiting on the other one because if you change the one that's gone wrong, when it goes bad, it usually messes up the other one. So I'm changing them both just to be sure. And he was like, but in order to do that, we have to take the microwave down and put it back up. And I was like, in order to put a new one in, we have to take that one down and put one back up. So what difference does it make? So again, on that, wish me luck. Fingers crossed. I hope the parts come in, and that it's works, that is what the problem is. He thought I was making it up because it's called a magnetron. It sounds very Back to the Future-ish. But nope, that's what it is. I hope. That's what I ordered. So, that excitement I have to look forward to. Oh, this cat. Bartholomew, what are you doing? Okay. I'm going to end here so that I can go kick him out. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. Shelly? Really? Oh, I know what I forgot. Hold on just a second. Is it still going? Yes. Shelly tried to convince me that getting rid of one thing is not decluttering. Hello? I told Shelly that her rules are apparently way different than mine. I almost forgot my giveaway. I wrote the names down. I'm cutting them out right now. Anyway, I kind of think that because I have this superpower, some of y'all might have the same one. I am the only one in my house that can see the trash can overflowing and trash falling on the floor. And I am also the only one in my house that notices most of the time. Sometimes Dax notices, but most of the time I'm the only one that sees the dishes overflowing from the sink. Anyway, because I consider that a superpower, I think if the trash can is overflowing and I pick up the trash and take it all out, that's decluttering. Because there used to be trash on my floor and now there's not. It should count. It's the little victories, people. It's the little victories. I know. And is it really decluttering if it's something that's packed away and it's not even out cluttering up anything? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I'm so glad I didn't forget this. This giveaway for the Sweetheart Tree Simply Romantic kit. It's got everything in there as far as I can tell. You had to tell me something romantic. They're folded up. I can't see. I don't know who it's going to be. Cheryl Brumbaugh. That is who won. You see this little star right here? I wanted to be sure and mention Cheryl. I didn't know she was going to win, but I put that there because I wanted to be sure and mention, because what Cheryl was telling me was romantic. I was afraid that we were going to get into too much information territory, because she was telling me how her husband wanted her to meet him to go to the movies, I think she said, but then he told her to park over at the hotel that was next door, and then he had a room, and y'all, I didn't know where this was going. I was starting to blush a little bit reading it, but she kept it clean. So, anyway, Cheryl, you won. I will comment on your comment, and I will also leave my email address in the description box. And if you will get a hold of me from my email, Instagram, whatever, it will all be in the description box. I will get that out to you. Congratulations. So, hey, look, another thing. Look, Shelly, I'm decluttering. Anyway, okay, I think that's really it. Now it sounds like he's right here. So, I guess that's a good time to go. What a day. Thank you, everyone, for your subscriptions. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your likes. I truly appreciate it all. I thank you for coming here, and I thank you for coming back and sticking with me. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. We'll see you here next time. Bye.